necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless, and I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged. Thank you, recruits.
Good morning, good evening, good day, YouTube. This is Alistair, and I'm bringing you part 2 of... Well, it's actually part 1, since the actual part 1 was character creation and stuff. It took me half an hour to just go through that. Yeah. Welcome back to Wasteland 2, Director's Cut. And we finally started the game. So you watched a little bit about the story, the premise, about the situation, and now we shall be starting the first part of the game. So, a stiff, bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are a lot of notches on the barrel.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a Desert Ranger.
How did Ace die, sir?
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
So let's not do all the conversation options, since we will be dying here, and all this video will be just talking. Repeater units are enhancing machines that boost up the radio signal. Where the towers, yeah, we should know.
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
And he was talking about his logbook. Yeah, that's also slightly important.
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
Okay, now let's ask him about the signal, since this is a plot point. The signal is a threat, sir?
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
By the way, if you want to switch the character who's talking, you can simply click over here. I'm gonna be leaving Alistair Searstone for talking, since he has the smart-ass point. Happy to be given the opportunity, sir, but are sure we're ready.
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got one Ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide, and Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
What's the mission, sir?
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
Where's this area, sir?
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
It's right there. Right there. Look, right there.
There you go.
And call in, sir?
Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
Well, it's not actually a contract. We just kind of went and saved their asses, and now they owe us. When can we enter the Citadel, sir?
Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in.
Well, that's kind of assy. Anyway, so these are the colors these are the special dialogue options. Hard ass, you're gonna try to intimidate. Kiss ass, you're gonna try to be all smug about it and kiss ass. And succeed, smart ass, this is the logical feature, and I like logic, so I'm gonna be going with this. Surely, sir, the success of the mission is more important than testing us. If you want to find these signals, shouldn't you let us in so we can stock up on everything we need to succeed?
Using logic on me, eh? Smartass.
Of course, if you would have put the other two, he would tell you kiss ass or hard ass.
Logic and observation will change some folks' minds, and you can catch people in lies that way. But sometimes it only makes them mad, so be careful.
I'm gonna be aware of that.
In this case, you're right. I should let you in, but I got a feeling about you four. You got depths you don't even know you have, and it's gonna take adversity to tap them. So I'm sending you out undergunned and unprepared, just to see what it brings out of you. You'll thank me later.
That is a horrible idea. Undergunned and unprepared. Yeah. Let's do that with all the missions we have. See how that works.
Maybe.
Oh, thank you. You can see my point. Okay. Okay, so it seems I can say, yeah, thank you, sir. We'll do our best.
Good luck out there, recruits.
Okay, now we can finally start this game. First and foremost, what you want to do is, well, I am gonna deactivate these. You need to take this shovel. This shovel will help you immensely, and I'm gonna make Alexei take that shovel. Yes, take that shovel. And that shovel, you will need to go, this is the inventory screen, you will need to go and add it to the hotkey, because you will find a lot of uses for the shovel. The next thing you want to do is point towards north. Yeah. I'm gonna point towards north so I can orientate myself easier on the map. North is up. I will always look up. Also, press Z to see, press and hold Z to see with what you can interact. Right click is gonna be moving. I'm gonna be leaving Alistair in the lead since he has the perception skill and he will detect traps if need be. You can also examine these. This is Cadet Paul Takeda, Supreme Jerk Pavlish. These are probably the supporters for the game during the Kickstarter, the donators and stuff. Haha, Cadet Suicide. Ah, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. Here lies Ace, born a man, died a desert ranger. Okay, so you want to check out the place, every corner of the map, since your perception guy might find hidden stuff. A lot of hidden stuff. So for now, we shall be going towards southwest and see what we can do. Some of the maps were remade. I, for example, do not remember this going down like this. Well, that's fine. Good to see you, recruits. Afraid I can't open this door for you yet. And you see right there, that little loop thing? That was a sign that my perception ticked something off. And now if you right-click on him, you notice he is wearing a humongous double-barreled pistol on his hip. Sometimes these observations help, sometimes they don't. Grenadier Major Nerdgibbet says, "Welcome to Ranger Citadel, recruits, but the General ordered me not to let you in before you finish your first investigation. And I do not have the option to speak here, because I don't have a hard-ass or kiss-ass. Catch you later, recruits." Okay, gonna go back up, and here we have our first shop. The lady, with a sweet old lady helping us, Corporal Sovereign. Solveig Seafers. Kindly older woman in standard issue ranger garbs, she seems occupied counting goods and organizing crates. Aside from the clothes, she's a picture of a loving grandmother. You could swear she smells faintly of fresh baked cookies. Well, hello, recruits. Welcome to Solving Sundries. Happy to trade whenever you like. An honor to make your acquaintances. Always nice to see new faces around here, and a pleasure to make sure they have everything they need before they head out in a big bad world. So, yes, she can outfit us. Well, essentially, as though defined as they are, I can't just give them away for free. Believe me, I wish I could, but we keep our prices as close to cost as we can for our rangers. You can stop by for the basics whenever you're in the area, and once you get clearance to enter the Citadel, you'll get access to some of our more valuable goodies. You'll have to talk to Sergeant Milson about that when you get inside. Sergeant Milson is a quartermaster inside the Citadel. I'm gonna go through it real fast. So you can just pause and read about this. I just want to go through these fast and do some actual stuff in this video. Okay. So nice to meet you two. This will tell her story. She's just a lady from a town. She has a lot of kids. They moved away and she became a ranger so she can help people. Captain Mercaptain. That's so weird, huh? General Vargas. Yeah, just pause. And now we have the Thrate. She has a lot of beautiful goodies, but we don't have scrap. And yes, scrap is the money in the game. Okay, let's go. Nothing for you, huh? Okay, goodbye. Lovely to meet you, Team Echo. Come back again real soon. Yes, we are, Team Echo. This is water. It looks clean. You could top off your canteen here if you'd like. And we did. You'll be needing water when you travel on the world map.
Hey, Echo 1. Mind picking up that can over there for me? Think there's some water in there.
Yeah. If you try to pick the can, Tin cans and goats usually go together. Your instincts are telling you that you might not want to steal this goat's next meal. And we will not, because if I take this, that goat, Aberforth, will kick me in the ass. And I'm not gonna do what this stupid fuck wants me to do. Okay. So Rook. One of the other rangers say that the trainees usually don't get placed on a team until someone dies. You guys are lucky. Are you guys set out on a mission? Man, I'm so jealous. I can't wait to get out of there. Maybe they'll let us join Echo, you know, if one of you dies. Well, that's very nice of you, Ashley. One of the other rangers said the trainees usually don't get... Yeah, the same thing. And there we have our first underground thingy. So you want to select Alexei and use the shovel on that, and you will find beautiful stuff, treasures and all that good stuff inside. So we have some money. Yeah, this is scrap is the money. Energy cells and a medicine pouch. Okay, I'm gonna take that all. And I am gonna put the sound slightly lower. Okay. And now, yeah, this is the Wasteland logo. This will let you go off on the world map. But first we have to find more stuff. Always try to press Z to highlight what you... Z or Z, depends on where you are. Highlight the stuff that you can pick. Compact mirror junk and ammo for SMGs and revolvers and pistols. So this ammo will be useful for Alexei and Joker. I'm gonna be giving it to Alexei first. Let's talk about the weapons real quick. So since I put a point during the character creation screen in assault rifles, I automatically receive an assault rifle. I get a pack of smokes, some ammo, and I'm gonna be giving this pain relief to our doctor. Okay. You see, he has a pistol and a hunting rifle. I'm gonna be doing that. He has sticks, cigarettes. And I'm gonna be giving her the shotgun in the primary. Yeah, that looks badass right there. Need any medical emergency? Okay, and you'll be fine with the greaser for now, since the phase blaster won't be useful till later in the game. Also, energy weapons are very scarce early game. So, broken glasses, energy cells, scrap. I'm gonna take it as all. Gonna carry on. Now there's a little bit more the story here.
God damn it, Ace. You never should have put down the wrench and picked up the gun.
Angela Death said, God damn it, yeah. What did we notice here? Let's see. Among the skull tattoos that cover Angela's arms, there's a single heart, and within that heart, a single name, Ace.
Sorry about the waterworks. I'm still pretty broke up over Ace. I'm Angie. You kids must be the new recruits old Vargas trained up. Lord, y'all just babies.
Yeah, that beard is very baby-like. You know, babies? Us?
Sorry, but you are. As cute as little kittens. Y'all remind me of us. Snake, Razor, Thrasher, and me. Back when we were just starting out. Thinking we were gonna save the world for the future. Thinking none of us would ever die. Christ, sorry. Don't listen to me. Youth is good. Optimism is good. If we all started out worn out and jaded like me, nobody'd ever try to change the world. So you kids go ahead and give it a go. Maybe it'll work this time.
I feel like in Pokemon, where the adults just give you a Pokemon at 10 years old and then send you in the world. That's the exact feeling that I'm receiving right now. Anyway, we can ask about her teammates. Snake is General Vargas.
Yep. He was one wild-ass son of a bitch back in the day. But I think the weight of his responsibilities has kind of squashed that out of him now. He hasn't been in a decent bar fight in, shit, a decade maybe?
So yeah, participating in bar fights makes you good in battle. Huh.
He's another one gone. Went out for a patrol a few weeks back and never came home. Don't know if he's dead, or AWOL, or gone off to join the Scorpions. All anybody knows is he hasn't called in, and we haven't heard from anybody who's seen him. I miss old Hellraiser like blazes. Didn't talk much. Didn't make friends easy. Wasn't big on social graces. But he was as loyal as they come. And when the shit started flying, he was the guy you wanted at your back. He didn't win that name by accident. Sharp as a razor. Scary as hell.
So the Red Scorpions are the inmates that were released from the prison and became raiders and stuff. I'm not gonna ask about that.
You
Thrasher.
better call him Gilbert now. Funny, back in the day, he just seemed like this big old growly bear. Strong as an ox and just about as articulate. But then he got all torn up during our fight with the robots on base Cochise. He couldn't go out on patrol no more. Any other commander would have handed him his walking papers. But Vargas doesn't dump old friends. So he started him working in the museum. And once you know it, turns out the old bear has a knack for cartography. He's been gradually mapping our little corner of the wasteland ever since. Who'd have thunk it?
Thunk. So base Cochise was with. Actually, hear that.
An old military facility from before the war. The biggest fight the Rangers ever had. There was some crazy computer in there that kept spitting out robots and sending them off to kill people. We had one hell of a fight putting it down. Earned our stripes that day. Literally. That's when I became Captain Death.
No pun intended. So yeah, I think this was a reference to the old Wasteland. I don't know. Not exactly sure. I haven't played that game.
Yeah. The base Cochise AI. Don't know what was wrong with it. Broken, I guess. It thought everybody was its enemy. It wanted to kill the whole planet.
Okay, so I see you have Ace's name tattooed in that heart on your arm. Yeah, the things that you observe sometimes pop up dialogue options in the dialogue.
You noticed that, huh? Well, Ace always said I wore my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, me and Ace. We were more than just old army buddies, if you know what I mean. That's why it hurts so bad. That's why I want to come with you.
War. War never changes.
They all hurt, but this one... Man, Ace wasn't even a ranger. Not at first. He worked as a driver and mechanic for Farron Brygo up in Vegas. When base Cochise started sending its death machines into the desert, Brygo sent Ace south to recruit robot fighters. We met him in quartz. He pissed somebody off out there and they'd locked him up. We sorted that out, and he started running with us, helping us fight Cochise. Never stopped. Vargas eventually gave him the uniform and the hat. But I don't think he ever formally signed on. He was just always there. And now he's... God damn it, Ace. I knew this one was trouble, I knew it.
You thought Ace mission was trouble?
He was working on the same thing Vargas has you working on. Trying to track down radio signals from beyond the edges of the map. All seemed a bit boring and scientific to me. Then Ace started saying he thought someone was following him. I asked him to let me come with him when I met him at Rail Nomads to give him the repeater units. But he told me to go back to base. He said he was just jumping at shadows because those radio broadcasts had spooked him. I should have gone with him. Why didn't I go with him?
So a little bit more about the broadcasts.
Ace played me some of them before he died. Hard to make out a lot of it, but what I heard made my hair stand on end. Some guy talking about turning men into machines. Or machines into men or some shit. But the crazy thing was, then he starts talking about us, the Rangers. Saying we're the cause of all the trouble in the world. And we need to be wiped out so his glorious future can be born. I mean, who is this guy? Where is he? What the fuck does he have against us?
I don't know, but I think we'll find out. So I'm gonna be pressing these really fast. You guys can pause it and read it. Let's get to some action.
I don't really know the details. all a bunch of mumbo jumbo about transmitter radio technician Wade Woodson? Sure do. He's the guy that makes sure you can hear Vargas when you're out. Could be a nice little place if the Atchisons and Topekans would kiss and make up. Man, not sure I can recall. We weren't just a bunch of rangers back then, but they've been getting more organized. Call themselves a militia now, and they try to act like they're the Desert Rangers of Eastern. Basically everything between the prison and the radiation clouds to the east. The edges of the map, kiddies. Big hot areas we can't get into without getting better than he'd like. Back in the day, the General was the craziest of us all. But somehow, after he brought down Base Cochise, he became the sanest. Now he's running the whole show and doing a damn fine job. While I'm still walking patrols and answering radio calls. Shows you how much ambition I got, huh?
So yeah, as you can see, the dialogue can ramificate to a lot of topics. You can just please pause the video and read if you are interested in the lore. For those that are not, bye.
Say, listen. Vargas asked you to look into Ace's death because he thought I was too upset to be professional about it. He didn't want me going off half-cocked and shooting up all of Arizona looking for his killer. But I gotta find this guy. Ace and me, well, we've been fighting side by side for nigh on 20 years. I'm not letting him die unavenged. So, well, I know it's going against orders, but if you let me tag along and be in at the kill, well, I'll help you find your feet out there. Maybe give you a few pointers along the way. I may be old and slow, but I know the wastes like the back of my hand. What do you say?
Say yes. Say yes, seriously. Cool. No need to tell.
No need to tell Vargas why I joined you. If anybody asks, I'm just helping you get oriented, alright?
Okay. New voices. That's interesting. So that's something new from the director's cut. She's an assault type. She has an assault rifle. And she also has something that we don't. Brute force. And some outdoorsmanship. Yeah. Also, she has this. Ace's wrench. Let her have the weapons. These are some fatal letters. Each of these letters is fatal with and yellow with age and use. To my angel is scrawled on the front in loving if slightly messy handwriting. Yeah, these are letters from Ace. It kinda sucks that he died. Okay, let us go now. Finally, we shall be going now. I'm gonna turn back to north. Yeah, sometimes you have to turn the camera. Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. Sometimes you have to turn the camera so you can see all the loot and stuff. I'm still not gonna get that can. It's just a simple tin can. There's no water in it. Wait, let's see on this side if there's anything. Nothing for now. There we go. 5. Let's dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. And we got some sniper rounds, tobacco, and scraps. Yes. Let's be on our way. Anything here? Oh, yes. I remember about this. So, let's examine it first. You can use brute force or lockpicking on it. I'm going to be using lockpicking on Joker. Oh, that's a cool new feature. Okay, awesome. Before, you had to select your character, press on the lockpicking, and then press on the object. But now you can apparently you can simply right-click on it, and it'll give you all the options from among your characters. That's nice. That's nice. It saves you a little bit of time. Oh, also, do not forget to reload weapons. Let's see if everybody has their main weapon on. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we can find inside here. Always examine before open. Fireable glass would have the plastic latches look like just the kind of thing in which you'd safely store guns. And indeed, we have hit the jackpot. That's a sniper rifle, and it's better, I think, than ours. We'll check it in a second. What do we have here? This is a pre-war ammo can. Yes, ammo for us. And I guess that's it. Let's get out here. And now we shall be going on the world map. Oh yeah. Can we talk with this guy? No, we can't talk. He's too busy cleaning up graffiti. Yeah, that's a man with priorities right there. Let's go to the Wasteland. Yes. I'm gonna make this episode slightly longer since this is the first.
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in.
This is Ranger Team Echo.
Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. Also wanted to give you a little heads up on your water situation. If you've all got full canteens, you should have enough water to reach the place where Ace died with plenty to spare. If you're going to go exploring, you'll want to fill up again at any oasis you can find. Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Ace was carrying. Once you've got the devices, you'll be headed to Ag Center and High Pool to install them. But we'll talk about that after you acquire the repeaters. We must, of course, bring Ace's killers to justice. But right now, that's secondary to discovering the location of that signal.
Does that mean you weren't always a dispatcher?
Until now, Woodson's been our dispatcher. But Ace's death made me realize I've spent too many years in my office, walled off from the world, how it's changed it. I need to know what's going on out there, and I figure the best way to do that is to start listening to the people's problems. So, I've decided that from now on, I'll be the one fielding calls and talking in your ear when you head out into the... Don't let that make you self-conscious or nothing.
So it's important to stay in radio contact with you?
It is vital that all teams stay in radio contact with me here at the base. We get distress calls from all over our jurisdiction and sometimes beyond. Towns or farms or mines being attacked by raiders, mutant beasts, what have you. We field those calls here and then dispatch whichever team is closest to the problem.
Roger.
10-4 Echo 1, carry on. Ranger Command out.
Okay, finally, a little bit of free time. So, yes, as he said, the radio will be very important since in order to level up, you need to call it in and level up. Yeah, you get promoted. That's how the system goes. So, I'm going to be going towards the radio tower right now. As you walk, you will be using water. See a dangerous raider approaching your position. Finally, some action! And now we can talk a little bit about the combat. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go to options, display, no, gameplay, and where's the show combat grid? Okay, it's activated. Perfect. You want to show the combat grid. Let's go see the map. Okay, I can't see the map. I'm gonna turn this towards a good vantage position. So there's our enemies. And let's see. We're gonna be going towards here. And I think he saw us. At least sit down. Select. Yes, he saw us. Okay. Okay. He shot me. Do not shoot from here, because you have friendly fire. If I shoot from here, I risk to hit Sola, and that's bad. So, I'm going to be moving for here, and I'm going to be taking a shot. Nice! Get dealt with. Sniper rifle, also, oh my god, I forgot to equip him with the new rifle, Jesus. I'm going to put him right here, and I'm going to be shooting. Boom! Missed. Damn it. That's a very low chance of hitting, Jesus. Go right here. Gonna crouch again and gonna take a shot. Nice! I hit it. The RNG gods are on my side. Gonna put her right here. And oh, I can't put. Okay, let me explain first. Precision strikes. It will lower your chance to hit. And early game, you don't have that big of a chance to hit since you're not that proficient in weaponry. So do not use this till later in the game. Crouching will improve your accuracy, but it costs you 2 AP. This is going to be the ambush system. This ambush thingy will will make it's like Overwatch in the one with the aliens, XCOM, right? It on their turns, if they come in her vision sight, she will shoot. Swap weapons, reload, and this is reload, and this is firing options. You know, burst fire or single shot. You'll see. Greaser, okay. Come here, Alexei, and be on Overwatch. Exactly like that. I'm gonna kick your teeth in for mumbling. Okay, hunting rifle. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Bye bye. And also gonna shoot this guy. And miss. And this is bad. I'm gonna have to move her here and then take a shot. Nice. Good hit, good hit. Precision strike? Not an FAP, okay. And move you here and take a shot. And miss. Man, you God damn it, shoot again. Nice. I think that's the end of the combat. Yep. And that's that. The first thing you want to do after a fight is reload. Yes. Yes. Sadly, I didn't get the chance to engage the combat, to start combat. I wanted to show you how you can put you in position and engage in combat. That's slightly tricky. I'm gonna show you next time. We're gonna giving some meds to her. That's junk. Again, meds to her and junk to me. Large ring junk, and let's carry on. Right now, I am gonna go to Joker and give him the new sniper rifle, since it is better than his normal one. Okay. Don't worry so much about the ammo in this game, because you'll be a lot of ammo will be rolling in next time. Okay, I got scared that there were more people here. A lot of ammo will be rolling in as the game progresses. So no chests, no nothing here. Okay, let's get out of here then. Prefer to leave the camera something like this. We have to traverse through, and no, really, there's nothing here. Okay, we're gonna be going back towards the traveling point. So, watch out for friendly fire, keep the combat grid on so you can see exactly the movement and the AP cost, and the positioning of your fire. And when you engage, select just one of your party members and make him shoot, because if you have all of them selected and then you click on a target, they will all shoot and waste some very precious ammo. So that's all the time I had for this episode. Hope you like it, hope you stick around, and see you next time on Wasteland 2 Director's Cut Playthrough. Bye bye.